Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's John. Today is day 35 of my 2-month Fasted-Thenics challenge. So that puts us at 5 weeks. Hard to believe it's definitely over a month, and we're definitely over the hump, and we're heading towards that day 64. I'm looking forward to eating again. So the numbers for today: 186.5 pounds on the scale, blood pressure 115/72. Blood glucose 71 milligrams per deciliter, 5 millimoles per liter for ketones. So I thought yesterday I kind of rambled on way too long, so I'm going to keep this one short. I wanted to go over the average losses per day on some of the body composition stuff. So for weight, I threw out the very first day because there's such a drop in weight on that first day because your digestive system is kind of emptying out. I thought it would throw the numbers off. So I threw that one out because it's way high for one day. And so I did basically just took the loss comparing to the second day to today and just averaged that over that 33 days. Weight, 0.71 pounds per day is where we're at. Fat loss is 0.5 pounds a day, so 8 ounces. And then muscle mass, 0.2 pounds a day. So just if you're curious, if you're doing something like I'm doing and you're working out just slightly, it's not hard workouts or anything like that. I'm doing a set of body weight exercises 4 times a day. I'm walking briskly for 2 miles on the treadmill every day, and then I'm consuming bone broth and protein in the form of a protein shake. So compared to last summer, those numbers are a bit less than what we were looking at last year, but it's gonna be off anyway because I did water only for the first 4 weeks. So that's pretty extreme, and the weight was coming off like crazy. And then on top of it, the first 4 or 5 days, I think 5 days, I was working on a big landscaping project outside, which one was strenuous. It was long days, and then on top of it, it was like almost 100 degrees out there most of those days. So it was a lot of water lost during those first few days, and it was easy to get right into keto and start burning fat like crazy. So comparing those two, it's going to be crazy obvious that last year was a much quicker loss rate for each of those numbers. But again, I'm losing 0.71 pounds a day in weight total, fat 0.5, and then muscle mass 0.2. And I'm losing muscle mass, but some of that is going to be by percentage water composition. So we'll see. I can take body composition reading up until when we leave and go on that vacation. I'm going to be eating the first time in Hawaii, and at that point I really won't be able to get readings during that next week and a half or so. But when I get back, I'll get myself back into keto as quickly as I can, and then I'll get on the scale multiple days, and then we'll see what kind of where I balance out at eating food again, and then we'll look at it again. I'll get off of that and maybe eat a standard American diet. Well, actually, it probably makes sense, although I'm probably going to be a bit gluttonous on that vacation. I'll do it this way. Obviously, when I get back from Hawaii, I'll take a bunch of readings leading up to me trying to get into keto. So I'll probably do it for like maybe 5 days, and then I'll start eating keto, and it'll probably take me at least another 3 days to get into keto. So that'll be like 7 or 8 days of data where I'll have body composition readings of me eating a standard American diet. Then I'll eat keto, get into keto, and then I'll have some readings there, and then we'll have to look at it during times where the weights are similar. So anyway, that's where I am right now. So 5 weeks down. We got 9 total weeks for this challenge. I can't wait for day 64. I'm really looking forward to it. It's really not much of a challenge at this point. The first week, maybe, I'd say after about 4 or 5 days, it really hasn't been all that difficult. It is mentally tough. This is not the first time I've done it, so in the past it's taken me a little bit, like the first time I went a whole week, it was tough the entire week, and I just couldn't wait to eat. I think the first time I had a successful week of no food, I ate like a half a watermelon when I got done with that thing, and it was the best watermelon. Well, until I had one better. So, I think that is it. Yeah, that's it. So 5 weeks down. Thanks for watching. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them below. I'll be happy to answer them. Don't be shy. I'd really appreciate a like. It's a new channel, and I know these videos during this series of 64 days, it's actually going to be a 65-day series, but I'll throw all of those into a playlist, and then from there going forward, we're going to be doing mostly aggregation of health content, health and nutrition from a layperson, from a guy that was 300 pounds 10 years ago, and I've persistently just bucked heads with my fat and gotten control of that, and I continue to make an effort to improve. And right now I'm doing a kind of crazy experiment, doing fasting for 2 months. I'm kind of looking back on the one that I did last summer. I'm finding it easy, which is crazy to me thinking about it. The first time I went without food, I'm like, man, can you do that? But anyway, again, thanks for watching. Subscribe. I could use the help. The videos after the series are going to be really interesting, and it'd be great if you check in here and there on this video series just to see how I'm doing, and if you're just curious, what is it like to go without food for 2 months? I'd be happy to answer any questions. I'm sure people have some. If you're curious, put those comments or questions below. I'll do my best to get back to you as quickly as I can. And that's it. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks. Bye.